Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day. I'm having a pretty good. I've had the last couple days off to recoup from the craziness of my life. I mentioned before working overtime at my other job, at my main job, and then picked up that part-time job. Still doing the part-time job, but like I said, it's computer from home, but I was able to work on it 6 hours yesterday and today and still have time to relax because I didn't work my main job. Um, Kind of cutting into me having a normal life though, I'll be honest. But we'll see. Um, Things have been just crazy overall, so we'll keep our fingers crossed that things can get a little bit more normal from here on out, right? Um, Today I'm going to be doing my small YouTuber tag that I was tagged by Raven's Makeup and Review. She done it, she tagged me like 3 weeks ago, and I have not had the opportunity to do anything. I'm still playing catch up with videos. I spent part of yesterday and today catching up on those, or trying to. I'm not commenting on a lot of them, but I'm, trying to just get them watched and caught up. I'm so far behind. I just finally went by name, by person, and just started watching all their videos to catch up. Some people, they had like 20 or 30 of them, because some people do put out quite a bit of content. I did skip around a little bit, I have to be honest, just because I only had so much time to play catch up, and I was almost at the point I was ready just to start where I was and continue on. But we'll get there. We're almost there. I'm 2/3 of the way through it, so hopefully this next week I'll be all caught up. Alright, small YouTuber tag. First thing is, what inspired me to do YouTube? Well, that actually started just because, I was watching everybody else do YouTube, and they really, just the other people talking about it and how they like doing it, and I thought, well, sure. Plus, friend of mine, Aubrey, who I'd worked with, she was really cool, and she and I were talking about makeup, and she's like, you really should show people and give them your opinion, and it's kind of a combo thing, but I decided, you know what, sure, why not, let's go for it. I had debated on, because in the beginning of my channel, you'll see I had both, a couple different variations of videos, and I kind of settled into makeup for the most part, but it is what it is, right? I still do some of the other ones occasionally, like I just did a pocket letter as a collaboration, and I'm hoping to do a couple more after the holidays, beginning of the new year. So as I get to those, we'll roll them out, right? Alrighty. How long have you been on YouTube? Actually, I've been on YouTube for a year now. Kind of crazy. When I realized it the other day, I've been on over a year. It's just been so much going on with my life that YouTube has just been kind of part of it on the side here, and I do it occasionally, and it's a lot of fun. As long as it stays fun and I enjoy it, I'll keep doing it. Where do you see yourself in your channel in 5 years? Having fun. I'm gonna be honest, this is having fun. I've taken other things, I've had fun and made money on them, and I don't enjoy it as much as I used to because of that. Because there's different expectations when you're making money doing stuff that you've enjoyed in the past. It changes it completely, and I've realized that, and YouTube for me, I want to keep it fun, so, and I don't want to make, well, if I don't put up a video, I'm not going to make any money. I don't want to do that, so for me, YouTube's going to be fun. As long as it stays fun, I'll keep doing it. I'm not going to freak out. I haven't put content up for a while because of life. I'll explain it, but it's life, as I've always said. Life happens. You just kind of have to go with it. 5 years having fun. Hopefully a few more subscribers, or not. I don't even want to say subscribers. A few more views. That's really what I meant. I like to see a few more views, but per video. But it is what it is. If it doesn't happen, it don't happen. As long as I'm having fun, we'll keep on rolling. Number 4. Do people from school find you? No. I don't know if anybody on here who I went to school with who's found me or commented on my video. I went to school in Seattle, one of the smaller towns around Seattle, not itself. My neighborhood was pretty rough growing up, so I was not the most popular woman on the face of the world at that area. Kids, we all are crazy cruel to each other, and it was what it was. So no one from school. High school might have, if somebody stumbled across me, might say something, but I haven't seen anybody stumble across me. And since I haven't kept in touch with anybody over the years, It is what it is. What's the next one? What message do you want to send with your videos? You do you. You be yourself. Enjoy your life. Don't try to intimidate intimidate people, right? Well, no, you don't want to intimidate people either, but you don't have to copy people. You can just be you. If you're happy doing something, as long as it's not hurting anybody, breaking the law, or causing anybody any, pain or uncomfortableness, be yourself. Enjoy your life. We only get one, people. So, have fun. Enjoy life. You do you. Another thing I want to send with my videos out is, we're different. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not your typical beauty guru thingy. I don't even want to call myself a beauty guru, though I guess I kind of get grouped into that group. I'm plus size. I'm 40. I do my eyeshadow, but I don't do foundation. Lipstick, probably not, because my lines show really bad when I put lipstick on. Being different is a good thing. We're not all one type. We're not all from one mold. There's all sorts of molds out there, bit and pieces put together. Enjoy your differences. Like I said, as long as you're not hurting anybody else, not breaking the law, not doing anything illegal, go for it. That's what I say. Anything else I want to say? You do you, you be happy with who you are. I'm not saying we don't all have insecurities, because heck no, we all know I do. I'm getting older and I'm starting to see it, and I'm, insecurities with, when you're dating. That's a world of insecurities. There's a gentleman I'm talking to. We're at the talking stage yet. Curious to see, but it brings up insecurities. You don't mean to. It's just like something that pops up and you're like, why? That's why I always tell people, you do you. Be you. Be happy with who you are, because you're uniquely you. And that's really what I do believe. So, then honest reviews. Actually, recently I got contacted by a company with a substantial gift, and I turned it down. I'm PR. If you want PR, more power to you. And I am not going to diss anybody who takes PR. That is your choice, your decision, you do you. But I'm not going to do PR at this point. I'm not going to take money from anybody for my opinion. This is me having fun and doing my own thing. Eventually YouTube, I'll get more than one paycheck the whole lifetime of YouTube, hopefully. That helps offset it, but it's more for fun. And it as long as I enjoy it, we'll keep going, right? Happy, fun, honest. I'm definitely going to be as honest as I can with you guys. Anything to do with my makeup, I've always been pretty honest about my opinions, descriptions. As my personal life, I've given you guys a lot of personal in-depth, but there's some things that are blocked off and not going to be brought up because that person has requested it, so I don't do that. But for the most part, honest reviews, honest opinions, and some personal information. So, guess you kind of know what I want to send out in the world. Positivity, uniqueness. I like the campaign that Monster High Dolls, be unique, be a monster. I say be unique, be you. So, you do you, as I always say. Alrighty, next question. What does your username mean? My username is Doña Sky, and there's a space in between the two, which gets me trouble because people run it together. It doesn't come up right in the system. But Doña is my legal first name. It's Spanish, not Mexican. Slight differences because it's Old Espanol because of spelling. There's supposed to be a tilde over the end. That's that little squiggly line. It makes a ñ sound. So Doña. And Sky is my middle name. I have a 5-word name. It's just ridiculously long and complicated and a tongue twister. And I tell people and they're like, okay, Sky, I get it. I switched to Sky when I was 16. And I'm kind of stuck with it since then, just because of making it easier in my life. And Sky fits me at this point in my life. Some people say, why don't you legally change it? My dad would skip me. And to be honest, it is part of me. Part of my life. It's created experiences in my life, both positive and negative, and I just deal with it. But it's part of who I am. I'm not going to change that. Plus, my dad would kill me. The lady I'm named after helped my father quit drinking before I was born. So, I'm his first daughter, so I got that name. The long, complicated, blah, 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 twist tongue name. So, Doña Sky. Simple as that, my name. I didn't pick a channel specific name, like reviews or makeup or DIYs, because I had a couple different ways I could have taken this channel when I first got into it. And I had debated, because I did do some DIYs and some scrapbooking with the makeup. And that takes quite a setup. And there was a lot of negative feedback in that community that I wasn't enthused with. So I decided to do the makeup one. So it is what it is, as I always say too. Okay, last, who are your favorite small YouTubers? To be honest, I watch quite a few people, probably neighborhood of 300 people I did watch. Some know me, some don't. Small, tiny YouTubers. There's some who only get, there's one lady I watch, she only has 5 subscribers. And I've watched her longer than I've been on YouTube. But she puts out content that I find interesting. And I'm like, oh, cool. I've asked her if she wanted to do collaboration, and she says no. She's very happy doing what she's doing. So, that's what it is. And then there are other ones who are 1,000 who I talk to on a regular basis, and, I really enjoy them. So I don't want to say one favorite small YouTuber because I watch so many. The big YouTuber, I'm actually going to throw this in here, that I do like, her name is Christine Croft. I've mentioned her before, love her Declutter series. And recently, probably about 4 or 5 months ago, she was doing the minimalist things and the vegan thing, and she's a vegan, and I give her full props for that. I've gotten some interesting recipes from watching her. But she also was doing the minimalist thing, and it helped me clean out some stuff that I was holding on to for no reason. I don't quite want to be that minimalist, and recently, a couple months ago, she went to moderatism, where moderate, realizing you do need this stuff, but you can have this stuff, but you don't want too much of it, to be moderate. She's finally letting her pendulum stop swinging so wildly from right to left. But we all do that in life, so I can't say anything. I've done that myself, where I'm way over here one week and way over here the next week, and you're like, why? It doesn't make sense. I know some of that's hormones with us females, though, so, But she's kind of gotten into, instead of minimalism, moderatism, realizing truly what she needs and what she wants, and she can have a little bit of, but not to go overboard with stuff. And I think that's a balance. The tiny house movement is something I think is awesome. And that's actually what got me watching YouTube, was the tiny house movement. I thought about doing a tiny house. I really did. Living here has given me a real idea of what I could and couldn't do. This is 500 square feet I'm living in now. And there are a few things, like the bathroom I would rearrange. It's a bad layout. The bedroom's not bad. The hallway's tiny. I have to, turn my shoulders to get through the very end of it. It's only, 20 inches, and my shoulders are wider than that. The windows are situated and doors are situated a little odd. That would help make this place use more flow better. There's a few changes, tweaks that I think would make this place run better, but I could see where you could live tiny and live efficiently in a tiny place. It's not for everybody, and you do have to give up a lot of things. And I had a hard time with that. Makeup was one of them. My books, believe it or not. I got rid of a bunch of books, and I still didn't get rid of everything, and I'm still out of room for the books I have. My DVD collection, I got rid of a ton of them that I'm now wishing I hadn't, but I didn't have a choice with moving down here. I got furniture that fit the space, and it works decently. I actually don't mind curling up here on the couch in the corner and just watching TV and chilling. There's some things I would change, definitely, but in the end, we all do what we gotta do, right? But, sorry, I got off on a completely different tangent of the small YouTuber day. You're learning a lot about me today. But Christine Croft has been my favorite, because simple fact, she does do herself, and she says she's even been unapologetic, a little rough with it sometimes, but she's like, this is me, deal with it. It impresses me, because it takes a strong person to live their life their own way. It's not the easiest thing in the world. I try to live my life within reason in my own way, and there's still times I find myself stumbling with it. And me and this lady, Christine Craft, are pretty close in age. But like I said, it is what it is. You gotta be yourself. I guess if I had to describe myself, and it's kind of hard because I don't like putting labels on myself, because I don't think I fit into one label. People see me plus size woman. People see me, oh, she's a plus size woman who does makeup, so she's into girly things. And I do some girly things. I'm not going to say I don't. I read romance books. Yes, romance books. Though I don't particularly care for the ones that describe the bedroom scenes, if you will. That's a little too much for me. TMI. The ones I tend to read are a little bit more older, or they're the ones that don't describe that. Or if they do, I kind of skip those pages, I'll be honest. But I also read sci-fi. Huge sci-fi fan. Harry Potter, love it. The Rick Run Percy Jackson series, I have all of them. I actually have the 2 newest that I haven't read yet. Oh, should have spent this weekend reading them, but I wasn't in the mood to read. Anne McCaffrey, Andre Norton. Oh God. And and it's just kind of crazy when you figure that. I have Steve Nervin. There's a couple different writers, but I got rid of a lot of the oddball ones. Just kept my main ones when I moved down here. TV, I like CSI, NCIS, the criminal drama. I tried Criminal Minds. I can watch so many of them before I start getting nightmares, so I have to stop. Just no. Brings back too many memories sometimes, and I didn't realize I was triggering those. But I also have all the Star Treks, all the Star Wars, Stargates, MASH, all over the place. I love comedy. The original NCISs, love those. Bones. But then I also do like Daria. And if you're of my age, you know what Daria was. A smart ass young lady with a mouth on her. Oh my goodness. Gabriel Iglesias, Jeff Dunham, both very funny. On here on YouTube, I watch a variety of channels. Quite a few makeup gurus, but I have a lot of craft ones that I like because I do craft. I'm also a video gamer. I video game for, I like video games. GTA 5. Played that one all the way through. People are like, what? Minecraft, like that too. I played Call of Duty earlier last night when I was frustrated. So, there's balance there. I also do technology, cell phones, programming, fixing people's computers, setting them up for them, things like that. So it's like I do the makeup thing, which is real girly. Then I do a lot of non-girly things. My approach in life is probably a little bit more masculine sometimes than feminine. A woman starts crying and hyperventilating, I want to run away. I'm gonna be honest, I'll run away. I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. I do occasionally get that way myself. I can't say anything. I run and hide myself because I don't want to put that on anybody. That's just not a good thing. But it takes a long time before I get there. You have to be pretty bad. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of things about yourself that you don't realize until you sit down and reflect and go, wow, that's really me. And of course you can tell I'm really tired. It has been a blah 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 blah. I've been talking too much. I talk to you guys because I've welcomed you in my home. I don't always say, hey, this is Sky. I'm just, hey, you guys, welcome back. Just because that's how I feel about it. Everybody knows most people know my name, Doña Sky, and I go by Sky for the most part. And, I don't always say, don't forget to like, subscribe. And I don't do the whole thing. And I've had quite a few people tell me I should, and I'm trying to remember to start doing it. Or putting it in as an in flash or something, but that just means it doesn't feel like I'm looking you in my home, but more like I'm talking to somebody who's just stumbled in here. Oh, don't forget to take my business card filling. And I'm not saying that's what people do, but that's just how I feel about it. when I say it, but everybody's different, right? Well, I'm going to let y'all go. This is 20 minutes long, probably a little too long. A lot of personal information. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, remember, y'all, you do you. Bye.